Need to clean the camera. Hold on. There we go. What's up, everybody? I'm looking kind of scruffy. What's up? Oh. Yeah, so as the title suggests, I wanted to know what if you ordered the Lil Smokies. If you're one of the folks that ordered the Lil Smokies, shit, I just wanted to get some feedback. See what everybody's up to. And if you ordered the Smokies, what'd you think about it? Did you get that Type 3 drop? The Chemzy and the Dark Seeker? What'd you think about that? Ivan, I was gonna finish up right now this little blunt right here I got of some lemon fade from Zoe Therapeutics. Anthony said they are delicious but strong. Yeah, it's crazy because I think when we tested the Lil Smokies, the Type 3, we tested 3 different joints, and yeah, the average THC percentage was right at like one point something. I have to go back and look. It was 1 point something total T, and 14% CBD, and then there was a little bit of CBG in there as well. I think that some of the OZ Kush, some of the OZ Kush might have been the CBG expression of OZ Kush, because what went into the Lil Smokies was flower from multiple plants. So it was multiple phenos. So there was different phenos in there of the OZ Kush and different phenos of what the hell is falling? Well, anyways, you get the point. Yeah, so one joint might have gotten a little bit of flower from one, a little bit more flower from one plant than the next joint. All right, so that's why we went with the average for the test. So some of the Lil Smokies might have been, they might have been like 1.5% total T, and some of them might have been like 0.7, 0.8, but the average was right around 1%. So my plan was to have them at about 2%. My plan was to have the average percentage of the flour that was ground and went into there was going to be about between 1.5 and 2%, so I wanted like 1.7, 1.8, but it came in lower than that. But some of y'all are saying that the Lil Smokies were a little bit spicy anyway, so I guess I didn't want them to be too strong, because I want you to be able to enjoy them. So I think right around 1% was probably, it was meant to be. Uh, Ivan, the Type 3, yeah, the Type 3 flour is some of the best in the game for sure. 100%. There's no doubt about it. The Type 3 flour, um, it's very small batch, living soil, indoor flour. You know, the only downside to the Type 3 flour is that there's so little of it, you know, because it's grown in such a small batch. We're talking about a couple pounds per release, so it goes really fast. You know, hopefully we can see eventually Type 3 expand and be able to just kind of have flour just in stock at all times, because it's definitely like, let me put it like this. If Type 3 was able to stay just in stock, you know, just at all times, where you could just go on the website at any time and order. Type 3, you know, they would be knocking on the doors of some of like the big boys. Like they would be displacing some of the big companies. The only Type 3's only their only downfall is that they don't stay in stock. But I don't think that I don't th- Patrick, who rose a Type 3 flour, um, maybe one day he's gonna do that. But I think right now he's actually content with just having it small batch, because that's how you just get that utmost quality. That's how you cure every nug to perfection and everything. That's how you monitor every single plant, and you catch everything, and you make sure that every single pheno that you hunt and that you grow out and to flour and everything, you make sure it's top tier product. And that's why Type 3 flour, again, is just some of the best in the game, just because it is such small batch. But yeah, there's no doubt, if Type 3, you know, if there was a Type 3 warehouse that was just putting out perpetual harvest, you know, like at the scale and volume that like Holy City and Flow Gardens and stuff was, Type 3 would be, they would be in the top 3 as far as market share. Not just the Type 3 of quality and everything, but Type 3 of market share. Like they would have a big chunk of the market for sure. Let me go back and read some of these comments. Oh, Tim, you said the Smokies got sent to the wrong address. Man, I'm glad that got worked out. Was that the USPS fault or what? Anthony, thanks. Yeah, these are my glasses. I have astigmatism, and I'm supposed to wear my glasses, and I didn't. And I didn't wear them for too long, and it started putting way too much strain on my eyes. So I've just been wearing them full time now. Stickworm said, got me some Zombie Kiss Smokies and some Reddit cut. Oh, that's what's up. Enjoy. And again, y'all, if y'all joined, if you weren't here in the beginning, if you got the Lil Smokies, whether it be the Zombie Kiss or the Blue Nana, let me know what you think. I wanna get some feedback. This was kind of a proof of concept, kind of like a tester drop with the Lil Smokies, to see if people would like them, to see if it's something that the market would appreciate. Because in the hemp world so far, pre-rolls have a bad reputation, because all of the hemp companies' pre-rolls is like shake and trim and like old flour, and it's just nasty. Like it's shit that they throw in with people's packages for free. Like, how many of y'all actually go buy companies' pre-rolls? Any pre-rolls I have really from any companies, I have them because like they were just thrown into my order for free, and I never end up smoking them. So with the Lil Smokies, just like with the Moon Rocks, when I made the Moon Rocks, I wanted to bring something that was top quality with no shortcuts. Same thing with the Lil Smokies pre-rolls. I wanted them to be top quality with no shortcuts, full flour, no shake, no trim, not old flour, not shit that was gonna taste like pine cones. I wanted it to be flavorful flour with good cannabinoid content, so you could smoke it and you could feel it. And whether that's a Type 3, the Zombie Kiss this time, or the Type 2, the Blue Nana, you'll get the buzz that you're looking for. The Chemka was great. That Chemz, I love the Chemz. Really nice. Like, if y'all didn't try the Chemz was like, just imagine the Reddit cut, the OZ Kush. Just imagine a really dank, gassy OZ Kush with some artificial lime candy added to it in the scent and the flavor. That was the Chemz if you didn't get it. Alex said, Zoe finally having stock for the people. Yep. Zoe Therapeutics, if you didn't catch it today, Zoe Therapeutics announced that they are going to be releasing, where they're going to be launching their direct-to-customer flower. I think they're going to do like pre-rolls and vapes and stuff like that, but their direct-to-consumer portion of their company is going to be releasing. I think is going to be releasing in December, like early September. Early December. Early December, they're going to be doing that. So people will be able to order personal use amounts direct from Zoe Therapeutics, which is going to be crazy. So, like always, I'm going to see if I can secure a coupon code for y'all so that when you order, you get, even if it's 10% off, you get 10% off. And hey, just imagine they have like $100 ounces, free shipping. That's $10 off. So I'm going to try to get a coupon code for y'all. What's up? Oh, Patrick is in here. Type 3, what's up? Rick D said, I would describe Type 3 as a boutique craft grower at this. Absolutely. Yeah. Type 3 is not a huge company, but they have all of the everything there that if they wanted to become a big company, absolutely. Stickworm said, I hope Type 3 stays small with limited releases, making it even more special. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because like I say, with the really small batches comes a really high quality. Alex said, Pat. Oh, Alex, you changed your name on here. You're not Makeup A13 or whatever it was. Pat and Zoe really the only ones actively focusing on Type 1 crossing. Yeah, there's not enough people focused on that. Zara Farms, they're doing some too. Zara Farms has the Zara Farms has the Girl Scout cookies. They have the Tahoe OG. They have the wedding cake crosses that they have. Zara Farms is the first people that released the legendary OG. East Fork Cultivars as well is working on some Type 1 crosses. Joshua Horner said, Type 3, dude, that Dark Seeker was incredible. The Dark Seeker was dank. The Dark Seeker was nasty. Dark Seeker is just a stank, dank, nasty indica. It smokes so well. The Dark Seeker, the main takeaway for me from the Dark Seeker is that it smoked so good. It smoked really good. It was smooth. It had a unique flavor. I don't even know if we filmed it. I'm not sure if it was on camera, but me and Patrick rolled up a joint of the Dark Seeker. Maybe it was during the live. And the flavor on the hold on, let me get some water. The flavor on the Dark Seeker was completely unlike the smell. It had this kind of weird sweetness to it, and it smoked buttery smooth. Melly, what's up, Mel? Said the zombie kiss was smoking. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, do y'all think that we should do more of the Lil Smokies? Is that something that you would continue buying? Um, I did this batch of the Lil Smokies with Type 3 flour, but as you know, as we've been talking about, Type 3 flour is very limited. So I was thinking that maybe if y'all like the Lil Smokies and stuff, maybe the next drop, I could do what I do with the Moon Rocks and get some flour from Zoe, some bomb Kush. Maybe I could get some of Zoe's like R&D stuff that's not released. One of his new like Royal OG Phenos or Critical Berries or different stuff and make a blend or something. Maybe throw some hash in there. But that's only if y'all liked them though. If y'all thought that the Lil Smokies, put it like this, if the feedback that I end up getting between now and another couple weeks, if it just seems like people feel about those like they feel like with any other hemp pre-rolls, then I'm probably not gonna, I won't be too crazy about it. But if y'all feel like it's something different than regular, just kind of hemp pre-rolls with throwaway flour and stuff, and you would continue buying them, then we might drop some more Lil Smokies, some different flavors. I would like to have just a real dank diabolical Kush, like just a nasty diabolical stank dank gasoline diesel fuel dead skunk Kush that gets like that bomb ass like oil ring around the joint that kind of drips down into the tip, and you're like just looking at it, it looks like grease dripping off a piece of some hot fried chicken, like, Miss Yana, what's your name on my bad. What's up though? She said, Shabazz, any sativas on your lineup? You know what? That's a good question. I did have a sativa. Oh, what was it? Not a straight sativa, but I did have something recently that was like a sativa leaning hybrid. That was actually really nice. I have to think about, was it the desserts from Yaga OG? It might have been the desserts from Yaga OG that I'm thinking about. But maybe not. I don't know. There's not a lot of like sativas in the hemp world right now. Tim Ivy said there's going to be a giveaway. Who's going to have a giveaway? Chris Ramirez says, Shabazz, what's going on? Watching from Minnesota. Yo, what's up, Chris? I've never been to Minnesota, but I know a couple people up in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Rick D said, when are we going to see the Bluesberry? That's a type 2, right? I think some of it's a type 2. But I think Patrick found a type 3 Bluesberry Pheno, which is going to be awesome because that means that I could smoke it. How does somebody sell THCA pre-rolls legally, like license-wise? Well, the THCA or the THC that's in a type 2 or a type, I mean, it's as you know, there's people that are selling straight type 1, straight weed, right? Which I would never do. I would never get involved with. Like, I would never put my name on anything that's just me reselling straight weed. Unless it was like completely federally legal, then maybe one day y'all will see some Shabazz weed, But right now, like, why risk the legal trouble, But when you're talking about hemp flower and not just resold weed, the total THC, as long as the delta 9 THC is less than 0.3, then you can sell something with a higher total THC. And it gets very muddy. It gets very muddy once you get up into the type 2s, because it's like, well, and the way I see it is, at that point in time in a court of law, it comes down to intent, where a lot of type 2 flower comes from hemp flower, and your intent was not to grow and sell a high THC product. You grew a full spectrum product that happened to have higher THCA in it. But it's very muddy, and we'll see if the new farm bill changes the rules on that. Chooch says, I got the last Reddit drop and it came with an extra sack. Do you want to know? Do you know what that was? You'd have to ask Patrick. Remember, y'all, I don't work for Type 3. I know y'all see me kicking it with Patrick and stuff, but he's a friend, right? But I'm not an employee of Type 3. I don't represent Type 3. I don't speak for Type 3. And, I don't know the inner goings on and stuff. I don't ship any of the Type 3. I don't have nothing to do with that. So I know Patrick would be hooking it up with like samples and stuff. So if you got an extra sack with your Reddit drop, I'm sure that was like a sample of another strain that that was released or hasn't been released, like a pheno hunt. Yeah, I want to try the Blueberry really bad too. I'm hoping that the Blueberry, what I'm hoping is that it comes out kind of like Blueberry Kush. I had some back in my Type 1 days, back in 2011, 2012. One time I had some really nice Blueberry Kush that will always stick with me. It was super nice. It was just straight up Kush and blueberry. So I'm hoping that the blues area is like that. Yeah, we smoked. Yeah, the Dark Seeker #1. Yeah, the flavor on that was crazy. The flavor, and it was so smooth. It was buttery smooth. Melly said, I'd for sure buy more if the quality is going to stay the same or even improve. The quality will well, let me say that. The quality on anything I have will never decrease. So just for example, when I first dropped the Moon Rocks were made with, the keef that was put on the Moon Rocks was Oregon guava keef. And then the next round of keef that we ended up getting, I didn't even know at the time, was Kush Cake, which is even better than the Oregon guava. So the Moon Rocks actually ended up getting better over time. And I never said nothing. There's never no deal made about it. Just, so anyways, the Lil Smokies will never decrease in quality. They will only either stay at the quality that they were or get better. And like I said, if there's a demand for it, the next release of the Lil Smokies, I might infuse some hash or something. I definitely want to have like a really dank Kush. So like I said, we might do Lil Smokies like a hash and like OG Kush blend or something, with a little collab with Zoe Therapeutics or something. Robot said, hello from Wisconsin. I love the channel. What's up, Robot? Appreciate it. What's up to Wisconsin? There's another guy on here from Wisconsin, Anthony. I go to Wisconsin all the time. I'll probably, I'm planning my next trip out to the Midwest, hopefully for spring break. So I'll probably head up to southern Wisconsin one day during that trip. Stickworm said, absolutely more Smokies. Terp Supreme said, I get more, but not spicier than the Zombie Kush. No, yeah, with the Little Smokies, I want to really keep it where if there's two different flavors being released, I want to have a really solid Type 3 and not like a Type 2.5, I guess, based on the feedback I'm getting. Some people are saying the Zombie Kush was a little bit too spicy. So I would love to have like solid, just straight type 3 flour with, like I said, with like a hash infusion. So the hash infusion is going to make it more potent without necessarily having higher THC levels, just because hash itself makes everything more potent. But what I love about hash, and some of y'all haven't discovered hash yet, I've been so into hash, I've been making my own hash. I actually just, if you're on my Patreon, you'll see I just got a package from one of the outdoor farms up in Oregon. I got my first package of the new harvest. And with that, they sent me a lot of grams of keef from the new harvest up in Oregon. And so I'm going to make hash with all that. So I've been loving hashes. The bomb thing about hash is just pure. Hash is almost pure cannabinoids, right? It's almost an isolate, but it has a little bit of plant material in it, and it has different resins and stuff from the plants. But hash is all cannabinoids and all terpenes for the most part. It's like, it's a lot of terps and a lot of cannabinoids. And so hash made from hemp flower hash has such, the effects are so amazing. And when you combine it with flour, it just makes the flour so much more potent, but in such a relaxing way. It's like if you have your favorite hemp strain and you love that hemp strain because it's super relaxing, and you combine it with some hash, you roll up some hash in your joint, it's gonna be even more relaxing. You're just gonna melt. Hash makes it so bomb. So I would love to do a hash infused Lil Smoky. Yeah, we definitely need more sativa. Sativa's the least popular. When you talk about sativa, hybrid, or indica, it's a minority of the population that goes for sativa flower, but we definitely need more sativa, because most of the sativas, like if you want sativa right now, you have to go look for like Suver Haze or something, So we need, what needs to be done is people need to cross over some of the classic sativa type 1s into the type 3s. So, like the Durban Poison and, the Lemon Haze, the Super Silver Haze, all the hazes, Jack Hare. Actually, no, they have started crossing Jack Hare, but Jack Hare doesn't have the best terpene profile. Even in type 1 flower, Jack Hare is a legendary strain because it's Jack Hare, not because it smells or tastes so amazing. But definitely need a couple more sativas. My wife left me any advice. This was my third marriage. If it keeps happening to you, that means that you're the problem. I'm still desperately looking for like a good hemp kush. Bro, we are in the days of the kush. Like the Chinese New Year, the year of the dog, year of the cat. The last 2 years of the hemp industry have been years of the kush. There is like all of the best and most popular strains in the hemp world right now, most of them are kush or OG kush. For example, I was talking about where everybody's on here talking about type 3 cannabis and the Reddit cut. That's OZ kush. It is the absolute just OZ kush is just really good. It's really good. And then Zoe Therapeutics has like, if you just want a classic pre-98 Bubba Kush in look, smell, and taste, Zoe Therapeutics has like the Bubba Kush 5.9, which is just your 100% stereotypical original pre-98 Bubba. There's plenty of good. If you've been buying hemp and you haven't found a good Kush, then that means you've been buying hemp from the wrong places. AC, let me know where you've been purchasing from. Hey Shabazz, it's Frames Linked from the UK. Oh, what's up, Frames Linked? One of the patrons on Patreon. Shout out to you. Yeah, unfortunately, Frames, Right now, international shipping is like, especially when I'm doing these collaborations. Like for example, I did the Lil Smokies as a collab with Type 3. With Type 3, it's just not feasible right now to do international shipping, so we couldn't do international shipping. But I really wish. I believe me, 110%. I think about all y'all in the UK, and Canada, and the couple other places in the world where y'all watch from. I think about you, and believe me, I want to be able to get some of this bomb flour and some of these bomb products to you overseas. Type 3 said most of the samples we put out were Legendary OG, R1, and Legendary OZ. So whoever was asking about what was the sample that you got with your Reddit cut, it was either LOG, R1, or Legendary OZ. I Want More Cash said, I'm in love with the Zombie Kiss. That's what's up. Thank you for the support. Is Zoe selling direct yet? No, next month they said they're going to start selling direct. Dark Seeker is, yeah. Everything that Type 3 dropped this year is a winner. I'm not even trying to be biased, but Patrick and Type 3 Cannabis deserves all the hype that he gets. Believe me, he's not putting out average flower and people are just hyping it up. He deserves all the hype that he gets because his flowers absolutely stand out. Towards the end of the year now, I start thinking about my best of that I do every year. So, I've already started thinking about my best of 2023. Oh, my back hurts. Hold on. And yeah, definitely got to start thinking about, there is the Rookie of the Year, or like the best new company of 2023. And right now, I'm not really seeing any other contenders that are really like even worth putting up there with Type 3 for like Rookie of the Year 2023, the best new company 2023. I don't really see too much of a fight being put up there. Oh yeah, he said, I love the Zombie Kiss, don't get rid of it. The problem with the Zombie Kiss is that flower. If we wanted to do more Zombie Kiss, then more of that would have to be grown out. And there's limited space in the grow room, so maybe one day we'll drop some more. But as for now, the Zombie Kiss, the flower for those pre-rolls is gone. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It was all sold. So whatever y'all have that are watching this, whoever bought it, whatever y'all have in your pop tops, that's all of the Zombie Kiss flower right there. There's no more. More would have to be grown if we wanted to do another drop of that. I'm glad that y'all like it though. It seems like for the most part y'all have a pretty positive feedback for the Lil Smokies. I see lots of people talking about the Zombie Kiss though. Is anybody in here that got the Blue Nana? Tell me about the Blue Nana. Terp Supreme said, I like the infusion idea, but I personally have to pass. Why is that? Why is that, Terp? Because you also said, I'd say hash smokes better than any other concentrate. So if you like hash, why wouldn't you like a hash infused Lil Smoky? Stickworm. Yeah, dude. I'm just. You never know. I'm not really. I mean, I'm kind of in the hood. I'm in Compton right now. I don't want to dox myself. Have somebody pull up. I'm not gonna tell you where, but I'm in Compton right now. But I'm not in like a. I'm not in like a crazy area. But I just kind of always. I'm standing outside, so you always got to just be aware of your surroundings. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not necessarily, and it's not only like worried about like getting jacked or anything like that. I just like, I'm literally here standing up talking to my phone, and I'm also, looking around just to like make sure nobody's staring at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, a Durban poison would be crazy. Yeah, super silver haze would be dope in a type 3. And I feel like retaining that type of a terpene profile, it's such a more generic terpene profile than like something like cookies and gelato and all that stuff. The old school hazes have just much more of a lot of them just have like a citrus and pine and earthy terpene profile that's very easy to preserve while crossing it over into a type 3. AC, if you want a super dank, AC said I meant like a super dank, stanky, cushy kush, but definitely taking your rec. Yeah. Um, the Reddit cut of OZ Kush would fit that description. If you could get a good indoor Bubba Kush 5.9, that fits your description. Even Bubba Kush 66 is also really just stanky original Kush smell. Oh, I read ahead. AC, that's your problem. But hold on. Rick D said, "Who did the genetics on the Sapphire Kush, and what are we seeing that we're seeing on the market today?" Sapphire Kush, I would have to. Y'all could go look. It's from High Alpine. Go look on his website. The Sapphire Kush is Remedy Kush Diesel crossed with. What's it crossed with? It's Remedy Kush Diesel crossed with. I don't remember off the top of my head, but just go on High Alpine website. It has the lineage on there. AC said, I've mostly been buying from Canaflower and a local grown CBD store. That's why you haven't found a stanky Kush right there. AC, you've been shopping from the wrong places, like I said, like I predicted. If y'all are on here, you know that y'all know I said earlier, this dude right here, the hemp world has been so Kush dominated. So if he hasn't found a good Kush, he's been shopping at the wrong places. What? He said he's mostly been shopping at Canaflower. That's why. I had Canaflower's Bubba Kush and their OG Kush, and there's absolutely nothing cushy about it. There's not even anything terpy about it, period. What I was smoking right now, AC, is a super stank dank Kush. This is a lemon fade from Zoe Therapeutics. Christopher said, what's your top 5 strains? Oh, I need to sit down, y'all. My back hurts. Hold on. I appreciate the light out here, but all right, it got a little bit darker. My bad. My back was hurting and stuff. My top 5 strains. That's a hard question to answer. Because are you asking what's my top 5 out of what's out right now? What's my top 5 of all time? I don't know. Right now, though, I'm really liking, I'll just say from the last few months, my top 5 is going to be the Blue Meringue Diesel from High Alpine, the Guava Jelly from High Alpine, the Reddit Cut OZ Kush from Type 3, Um, and I'll clump in the Chemz along with the Reddit Kush since that's also an OZ Kush. So we'll just say the different OZ Kushes from Type 3. Um, what else am I forgetting? I'm drawing a blank right now. There's several more that like lately have been really good. Uh, the Dark Seeker was really good. Um, the stuff from Beliefer too. You see, I can't just have a top five because the Royal OG from Beliefer, the Lemon Fade from Beliefer slash Zoe Therapeutics, grown from both of them was really good. Uh, Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, y'all. Hold on. There's like a ton of comments. Uh, shh. Um, no, I did not know that. I want more cash. Uh, Christopher Ramirez, no, I don't have my own website to sell flour. Just go on my channel. Well, you're on my channel right now. Um, I have, if you go on my videos or go to my website, Shabazz, I mean, I have links to everything everywhere, right? But if you want to know like the good stuff, watch my videos. Watch my videos, and I have coupon codes for pretty much all of the best companies. I don't sell flour directly though. No, I'm not. I'm not a company. Uh, Mr. Ryson said, "Does any vendor have blue meringue diesel high Alpine? High Alpine sells out fast though, so you kind of like you gotta stay on top of that and know when he's gonna have a drop and know what strains he's gonna drop. I know he just dropped some blue meringue diesel, and I'm pretty sure it's sold out. Uh, for example, if you join the Discord, in the Discord, everybody stays on top of like the latest drops and stuff. The Discord is like just a super like hemp nerd chat where like everybody's like, all we do is sit on there 24/7 and talk about hemp flower. So if you join the Hemp Flowers Discord, you can really stay on top of when everything is dropping and everything and get the inside scoop on stuff. Yeah, the best of 2023 is going to be crazy. I'm already thinking about how hard it's going to be to deliberate, and then like the outdoor is going to be just insane this year. This is going to be the best year for outdoor ever. So I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to just sit there and say like who has the best outdoor. Oh my god! And then like I'm not even gonna say too much, y'all, because I'm gonna get in over my head, and but there's companies doing outdoor, like for example, so many more people are doing outdoor Zoe Therapeutics genetics this year. Like we're seeing almost no Oregon CBD anymore. It's basically like all high alpine Hoku and Zoe, and a lot of Zoe, like mostly Zoe, meaning that it's just going to be like so much fire, Kush and critical berries and Royal OG and lemon octanes and stuff. So the outdoor this year is going to be insane. The indoor this year was crazy. You got folks like Beliefer and Type 3 that was just like, for no reason, just putting out like just stupid fire. Holy City even impressed me with like their strawberry abacus was uh, uh, like surprisingly really dank and everything. So it was a good year. He said the Blue Nana was too strong. The Blue Nana was a two. The Blue Nana, if y'all got the Lil Smoky, obviously you know it's a 2-to-1. It's 4% THC and 8% CBD. So it's definitely gonna get you a little. You're gonna get a little faded off the Blue Nana for sure. That's for the Type 2 lovers. Ian, or I want more cash. I'm not laughing at the. He's talking about that he ordered some Type 3 flour and the cops came to his house. Um, that's not funny, but it's funny because um, me and Patrick were making a joke that like your flour is dank if somebody gets arrested for it. Like that the CBD flour you've reached a certain like echelon of quality when people go to jail over CBD flour. That's how you know your shit's good. But that's not funny though. That's not funny. I'm glad that all turned out though. Turned out okay. I'm glad you got your package and everything. What's up, Wondersleep Paris? She said, "It's Cali. I'm there with you. Where in Cali are you at?" I'm looking for a really potent CBD RSO or tincture. Natural Nugs has RSO that is incredibly potent, and it's just incredibly potent in a CBD way. Like I didn't get a panic attack or anything from it. It was just like I made a video on the Natural Nugs RSO. Go find it on my channel. It was earlier this year. It was actually like at the beginning of this year, I think. I took a tiny amount, like a pea-size amount of the RSO, and basically the way I felt was for like 6 or 7 hours, just for the rest of that day, I just felt like I was just smoking joints of hemp. Just all day, nonstop. Very potent stuff. RN 214 214, what's up, Shabazz? Type 3s, Spike. Oh god, Spike is in here. Oh, okay. So you see, Anthony said the Sapphire Kush is Ruby Kush and Blood Orange Diesel. I thought it was Remedy Kush Diesel. It's the Blood Orange Diesel. Is the Sapphire Kush. Uh, that's a cool blend or a cool cross. Sir Johnson said, "I have been shopping from CBD Hemp Direct and JK Distro." I'm sorry, Sir Johnson. Chris said, "What about Chief Botanicals?" No, don't do it. I want more cash. Said JK lame. Sorry, I don't mess with them. Yeah, JK Distro does not put out like top quality. So I haven't tried their flour in a long time, so I actually can't even speak on that personally. But everybody tells me that JK flour is awful and that they like mold issues and seeds and everything. So that's just what I hear. I haven't personally tried JK, but yeah, well, last time I tried JK was like 2020 or 2019, something like that, and Stickworm said, I had to break down and buy some CBD flower from a local weed store. Got some sour tsunami. Flower wasn't bad, but the price was stupid. I'm glad that the flower was smokable, but yeah, I'm sure you got taxed. Sir Johnson said, yeah, I had JK mess up my order twice. Like, yeah, um, CBD Hemp Direct is like they're cool. They're an OG in the game, but they're also not known for having like high quality stuff. For Hooker cut. Oh, it must be Rob Downs talking about. I told you High Alpine was better than Beliefer. No, I was talking about High Alpine flower earlier. I was saying the Blue Meringue Diesel and the Guava Jelly from High Alpine were some of my absolute like tops. Like they're my top 5 or top 10 of the entire year. I still don't think that if you just put flower against flower, I still don't think that High Alpine is better than Beliefer. I compare Beliefer directly to Type 3 cannabis because they both just really got the living soil down pat, and that living soil flower and that small batch stuff, the flower that comes out of it is just, it's so frosty and it's so sticky and it's so terpy. Sir Johnson said, I only like Cartel from JK. See, you're buying weed from JK. If I was going to buy weed online, I would have to buy from, like it's already something that's like illegal low key, but it's like, damn, I'm not trusting the OPSEC and the shipping and just mold. mold. Just mold, man. I'm not saying that all the weed online is moldy, but from certain vendors, I've heard of a lot of mold and just like old, like overstocked dispensary flower from years ago and shit that's being sold. So just Patrick said that he just calls nerds. I mean it in a good way. Everybody on the Discord, when I said everybody on the Discord is like some hemp nerds, I mean it in the way of like everybody that's on the Discord, like they're on there just dedicated, like they enjoy talking about hemp and CBD flower and cannabinoids. I'm saying nerds in a positive way. And I'm clumping myself in there with that too. I'm definitely a hemp nerd myself. I love talking about hemp. I can sit there and that's why I'm making sure that the Discord is popping. And again, y'all, if you're watching this, go join the Hemp Flowers Discord. That's what everybody's talking about. It's popping. Like I said, just all day, every day, people are on there talking about hemp, CBD flower, cannabis. There's a channel on there for type 1 flower. There's a channel on there for type 2 flower. There's a channel on there for vaping. There's a channel on there. There's channels on there for food, for gaming, memes. There's channels on there for psychedelic chat, and there's a channel for growing shrooms. There's channels where people are talking and sharing information and advice about all of these things. All right. So Discord is really bomb. Definitely go check that out. There's if the link to it, if you want a link to it, the invite link, go to my last video and go in the description. There's a link to it right there. Can you drop the Shabbat? Oh, can you drop the link? Yes, Cryzo Roshi. If you mean the link to the Discord, yeah, go to my last video. It's in the description. What's up, Woodrow? What's up? What's some strong flower that is discreet? Man, you better off getting some concentrate, my dude. Get some concentrate, or get a dry herb vaporizer. Actually, if you get a dry herb vaporizer, you can sit there and vape flower all day long inside your house, and it won't stink up your house, because the vapor doesn't carry like the aroma molecules, and so when you exhale vapor, it just dissipates. Um, it just dissipates immediately. It doesn't leave any. That's the difference between vapor and smoke. It's not combusted. Imperial said, my grandmother sold her best wig on eBay to get an ounce from Five Leaf Wellness. That's crazy. I haven't had anything from Five Leaf in a cool minute. I also know that I think the owner of Five Leaf had a tragedy in the family, like a death in the family, and so I know that they didn't put out a lot of flour this year. The drops were kind of far and few between, and there was kind of like some just kind of like some repeat stuff from Five Leaf. They didn't have a big menu this year or anything. Stickworm said, how do I get on the CBD Hemp Discord? If you want to join the Discord, go to my last video, go to the description. There's a link in there. You can get on the Discord from your desktop, your computer desktop, or just download the app on your phone. RN214 said, I've been interested in that Critical Berries. How would you describe it, and who would you say has a good batch? Critical Berries is amazing. It's one of the best genetics in the hemp world right now. How would I describe Critical Berries, everybody? Critical Berries is gassy. It's cushy, but it's sweet as well. Critical Berries kind of, it's hard to, it's kind of like a fruity sweetness and gas and kush. Who would you say has a good batch? Right now, I don't know what's available. Beliefer has been growing out Critical Berries. I don't think he has any right now, but several outdoor farms grew Critical Berries this year and are imminently about to release it in like the next week or two. So when this outdoor harvest gets dropped, there's going to be lots of Critical Berries. And so I recommend, if you're interested in Critical Berries, the outdoor flower is affordable. I recommend getting like an eighth from each company that has it and kind of compare and contrast. But either way, it's going to be fire. That's one of the best. Critical Berries is hands down one of the best strains that's available right now. Sir Johnson, I feel you. I know, yeah, Texas is kind of a conservative place. Grape Kool-Aid said it will stink, but it won't linger. Man, you're underhyping it and you're overstating the stink. Vapor dissipates in seconds. Maybe if you're just sitting there blowing down and vaping in a closed room with no windows open or anything, sure, maybe somebody walks in 15 minutes later, they might get a slight hint of smell, but that's probably not going to happen. Vapor does not leave behind a smell the way that smoke does. Smoke doesn't. First of all, smoke dissipates, but smoke also gets absorbed into everything that it touches. Smoke carries like resin with it, and that's why smoke leaves behind residue on everything, and that's why when you sit there and smoke, you could smell it for forever. Vapor doesn't carry any of that resin and residue inside of it. Vapor is like basically water, just like water molecules when it leaves your lungs. And so any scent that is in the vapor, those molecules kind of just dissipate into the atmosphere immediately. Mr. Ryzen said, does a ball vape smell a lot or no? I've only hit a ball vape once or twice, but as long as you're not combusting, any sort of vaporizing, and this goes for nicotine too. If you're vaping nicotine, you could compare vaping nicotine versus smoking a cigarette. It's the exact same thing. Any smell that's coming from your vape is going to dissipate in seconds. Yo, what's up, Loner Mob, y'all? Loner Mob's here, watching the video. He says Zoe and Hoku selling clones for home growers is about to be major for consumers. Do you see yourself doing some small patio grows in 2024? No. Unfortunately, not where I live. The way that it's set up, in order for me to do that, it would be more, it would require more work than it would be worth, because I would have to build some sort of system um to like basically kind of do like a light depth system on like a tiny scale, for like 2 or 3 plants, which sounds easy, but yeah, like you're talking about a patio grow. No, like I said, the I had a cool little grow going. I had like 4 or 5 plants growing last year or the year before last, and man, they flourished. I wasn't doing like living soil, but I was doing all organic Fox Farms. The plants were loving it. Everything was good. I had a lot of nodes. It was just really good, especially for hemp bag seed is what most of that was. And the people that live across from me put up floodlights that stay on 24/7. So all night these bright ass floodlights just go on, and I already had to deal with the motion detector lights that are on the property I live on. So anytime anybody comes and goes and stuff, it's like what, I don't know, like a duplex or something, right? So it's like multiple units, and so there's already the floodlights, motion sensor lights, but then the people across put these like industrial floodlights on the outside of their house, and that my plants were never able to flower. Like they started to flower and then they went back into veg, and then they started to flower and then they went back into veg, and I never got any yield from them. Type 3 Anthony said, just order the Lobo. Shout out. Yeah, you're gonna love the Lobo. I've never heard of herbal healers before. Discord link up. Go to my last video. Some Oregon farms. Yeah, RN. There's gonna be a lot of outdoor critical berries available coming up. Nicotine, Mr. Ryzen said, does nicotine pair well with hemp flower? Never tried it. It pairs as it does with marijuana. There's a lot of people that and I think this is more of a southern and a midwestern thing, right? Of smoking a blunt and then smoking a cigarette afterwards. People out here in California don't really smoke cigarettes, period. That's not like a thing out here. It's rare. It's a rare thing to see people smoking cigarettes. But I know in the Midwest and down south, cigarettes are a lot more of a thing. And so I mean, if you do that with regular weed, then you'll probably like it with hemp. But I don't think it like complements it. It doesn't complement it. You know how cigarettes or not cigarettes, but nicotine. Like nicotine complements alcohol really well. It doesn't really complement cannabis really well. It doesn't work against it or anything. It's just like it doesn't the two don't synergize and create like a new feeling. When you're buzzed or you're drunk and you smoke a cigarette or you vape some nicotine, the resulting feeling is completely brand new. It's like the two things made, like, they came together and gave you a whole new sensation. With cannabis, it's not like that. You're still going to feel your cannabis effects, and then you're going to get your nicotine effects separately. Yeah, there's a lot of Sir Johnson. There's a lot of vapes in the game. As far as like electronic vapes and stuff. I mean, everybody recommends the Dynavap, but besides that, I say stick to the proven stuff, the Planet of the Vapes stuff, the Crafty, the Mighty. Stickworm says, sounds like you need to get a BB gun for those floodlights. Man, I wish. He said, I live in Waco, Texas, and there are some real hard asses here as far as putting people in jail for any kind of hemp products. Yeah, Texas and cannabis do not get along. I'm actually surprised that the people doing the sneaky THCA game have been successful as they have, but also the DEA has kicked. I think the first state that the DEA went after people selling THCA was in Texas as well. So yeah, Texas and cannabis don't have like they don't got a good relationship. Mr. Ryson said, I'm still salty. Reddit convinced me to get a Dynavap, wasted money because I don't want to look like a crackhead. I talk a lot of smack about the Dynavap, but for what it is, as simplistic as the technology is, it works, and I don't carry my Dynavap in my car, but I carry my hippie pipe in the car, which is let me see if I could find it, which is, I did a review video on it. It's the same. It's a Dynavap competitor. It's an analog vape that you got to use a torch or a lighter to heat up and do the whole crackhead thing. It works just as good as the Dynavap, but I like the way that the hippie pipe looks a little bit more. Maybe just because it has like a wood grain. Hold on. It has like a wood grain to it, which I personally like. But there are some the uses to the analog vapes, So here, let me put this. Oh shit! Oh, my sunglasses, man. All right. So this is a hippie. I keep this in the car just because, sometimes I don't want to keep a pipe in my car. I'm kind of too old for that. Not talking down on anybody that does. I don't want to keep like a little glass pipe or something in my car. But I keep my hippie pipe. And again, this is a direct Dynavap competitor. It works and functions and has the exact same amount of vapor production and flavor and everything as a Dynavap. What sets this apart is the chamber to load it is spring operated. Let me see, is this ever going to focus? No. Yes, maybe so. Okay, well, it's kind of focused. But anyways, this is a hippie pipe. It works the same way. It it comes with a torch, which seems to be, oh wow, this torch is out of butane. Glad thing oh no, it's not. Okay, anyway, so you have your torch and you put your flag here. Let me demonstrate. And you're about to see why I call these the crackhead devices. I got a little bit more of that lemon fade ground up from Zoe. I brought back from Oregon. All right, I put a little bit of flour in here just to demonstrate, but yeah, this works just the same way as a Dynavap. It's a metal tube. This actually has a piece of carbon fiber on it, and then the actual handle right here is like hardwood. I forgot what this is, like teak or something. I don't know. Anyways, and then you heat it up like you're about to smoke some crack or some meth, and and that's what it is. You heat it up like a crack pipe. Uh, and exhale. I think I let me see. I think I combusted that a little bit. Did I? Oh my god. I combusted a tiny little bit of the corner, but most of that was vapor. So actually, really good vapor production. You know, that's just how these devices work, though. You got to heat them up like a meth pipe or a crack pipe. It's kind of, if anybody sees me right now, if anybody's watching from any of these cars around me, they're going to think I'm doing hard drugs right now. But you know, there's definitely I do see some of the appeal for the analog vapes, and you know, there's a reason why I didn't just give this away. Very flavorful, very flavorful. But yeah, I'm definitely more of a fan of the crafty, the Planet of the Vapes Lobo. The Lobo is really, really good. I really like the Lobo, y'all. That's my recommendation right now. If you're new to vaping, you want a good bang for your buck unit, because obviously, if somebody says, "Look, I want a vaporizer," and money is no issue, like I have no budget, just tell me what to get. I'm gonna tell them, go get the Crafty or the Mighty, or if you want a tabletop thing, go get the Volcano, or perhaps research a ball vape. But if somebody says, what is the best bang for your buck, I want to spend as least as possible and get a good full featured vape, go get the Planet of the Vapes Lobo. All right, I really like it. All right, by the way, if you're watching and you do want to get the Lobo, you're planning to, just use my coupon. Or, I don't have a coupon, actually, I'm sorry. Use my link to buy it. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It gives a kickback to the channel. The channel has an affiliate account with Planet of the Vapes, and so I get a small commission, you know. So if you're going to purchase it, just go to where all my links are and just click the link, and it just goes to the Planet of the Vapes website. But it just tracks the purchases that I referred it. So, you know, help out the channel, y'all. Yo, what's up, everybody? You're still a Dynavap noob. You used to get those fake cigarette one. I had one of those fake cigarette one hitters. Just trust me, they still got them. Yeah, they take you off the bag. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. If somebody sees you in a car lighting up an analog vape, yeah, they're gonna think, yeah, they're gonna think that you had to steal something from like your sister to pay for what you're smoking. Cooper said, "Notice me." Sir Johnson said, "Vapor does not work well for me. I'm a straight up smoker. I can't seem to get enough off of a vape. I like the smoke taste. I still get high off of it." Yeah, I mean, and especially, I mean, vapor is not for everybody, especially if you're not using a high end device that's going to give you like a lot of vapor production. If you want, if I feel like you would like vaping more if you got something that had a lot of vapor production, Then you could vape a lot. You could vape more material. You get a lot more flavor. You get a lot more of a lung hit with it. It's much more like smoke. Um, yeah. A ball vape has a ton of vapor production that it's a whole like lung capacity hit that's much more similar to smoke than like whatever little, I don't know what little devices you said you had. Yo, what's up, Arc Theory? Y'all, the channel, I'm gonna end this live pretty soon, but the channel, y'all, you're gonna start seeing the outdoor stuff. The outdoor stuff is gonna start flooding in, and for example, I think Lost Oak Farm said one more week. In one more week, his new harvest is gonna be ready. So Lost Oak Farms, Horn Creek is dropping, Elihu, Goat Ridge this year. I'm looking forward to. Beliefer has a small outdoor crop. He's going to be dropping. Um, a couple other places, but we're about to see a lot of outdoor now. Stickworm Jim. Um, I got a video. I got a couple videos coming up on actually some vape carts in the next, like in the near future, like in the next couple weeks. Um, there's been some decent vape carts. I actually have one with me. I'm gonna get a coupon code because they're expensive. They're a little bit too expensive, right? So I'm gonna get a coupon code. I already had emailed the company. I was like, no, yo, like I love your stuff. Can I get a discount code for my followers? So as soon as they hit me with that discount code, I'm gonna share that brand with y'all. Really dope. They got full panel COAs for all their products and everything, which I really like. But in the meantime, though, just a good CBD vape cart. I have a video dropping tomorrow, y'all. That's gonna be about vape carts. Also, the fog pod from Neverwinter Botanicals is really nice. ZX Dash said free Palestine. Darius White and Donovan. So, yeah. Again. I appreciate. Yeah, Tim. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm trying to get a coupon code for them. So if you like it, next time you order, you get a discount. I appreciate all y'all that bought the Lil Smokies. If you're on here, if y'all are still on the Reddit, I know that the hemp flower subreddit kind of died out. It's like very inactive now. But if you're still on the subreddit and you still post on there, if you can, no pressure at all, drop a review on the Lil Smokies on the hemp flower subreddit. It might not get like any views or anything. That's the subreddit is very dead. But drop a review if you can. But either way, regardless, even if you don't, I appreciate y'all for copping the Lil Smokies, whether you got the Zombie Kiss or the Blue Nana. So major shout out to y'all. What else do I gotta say? Oh yeah, the Discord, man, y'all get on the Discord. Everybody that is on this live right now, if you want to have a continuing conversation, you want somewhere where you could go get advice, pictures, coupons, codes, direct links. Like you don't got to worry about getting banned off of nothing or anything like IG or Reddit or wherever, or even here on YouTube. Go join the Hemp Flowers Discord. That's where it's at. The link, I've been posting a fresh invite link for the Discord in all of my new videos. So you could go to my last video. Go to my last video, go down in the description. There's an invite link to the Discord. Go check that out. All right. What's up, Darius, White, and Donovan? Here's your shout out. Yeah. Aspire Infinite said the Discord is lit. The Discord is lit. You know, the Discord's been so lit that, like, sometimes I be on there, I'm like, oh shit. You know, like, there's just all types of conversations going on. All the different channels are popping off and everything. I just sit back. I don't even participate sometimes. I just sit back and watch it go, you know. It's a really cool place to, you know, communicate and share information. Like I said, there's different channels on there for type 2, if you like type 2, for type 1, if you like dry herb vaping. There's a gaming channel on there, a cooking channel. There's channels about like shrooms and psychedelics, if that's what you like. You could share direct links and coupons on there without getting banned or anything, you know. So go to my latest video. I got a video dropping tomorrow too, y'all. So look out for my video. It's going to be dropping. I always drop new videos, regular videos at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. All right. So a fresh video is dropping on the channel tomorrow. Keep a lookout for that. Join the Discord, y'all. Don't forget to check out the merch. It's getting cold. I know everybody needs some new long sleeves, some new hoodies and stuff. Go check out the merch. All of my merch is designed by me. All right, all my merch is designed by me directly. I do all of that. Just like, fun fact, the labels for the Lil Smokies and the Blue Nana, I designed that. Nothing I do, I hire a graphic artist or outsource or anything. I do all of that myself. All right. So check out the merch. Go get you a new hoodie or a long sleeve T-shirt or something from my merch shop. Support the channel. You know, you can join my Patreon if you want to. No pressure. You know, the Patreon is just really what I use the Patreon for. But the big benefits, you know, besides getting a shout out and all that stuff, but what I use a Patreon for is to just kind of give whoever's on there. I tell y'all stuff first. When I get a package in the mail, for example, any outdoor I'm getting from the new Outdoor Harvest, I get those packages, I open them up, I take pictures, I post it on Patreon, I tell everybody my initial thoughts. So everybody who's on my Patreon, they don't gotta wait for the video to see, you know, if I open something up, if I order a package, for example, I placed an order for a company today. I'm not gonna tell y'all because I told my Patreons, right? My patrons on Patreon, but I posted that on my Patreon. Everybody on my Patreon knows who I ordered from today. And when I get it, I'm going to post pictures. I'm going to open it up on Patreon. I'm going to put a description on there. People are going to know what's what way before everybody else sees a video. So that's kind of like, anyways, whatever. That's just a little way that you can support the channel and get something back, just like the merch. You know, cop the merch. Go get you a new hoodie or something. All that, y'all. But yeah, check out the Discord, y'all. I got a new video dropping tomorrow. And thank you everybody for buying the Lil Smokies and everybody who's bought the Moon Rocks too, y'all. The Moon Rocks are still available. I don't know how long we'll keep the Moon Rocks around, but as of now, the Moon Rocks are still available. So if you want some good, you know, you want indoor flower dipped in concentrate, not distillate, dipped in some keef, Moon Rocks are good. Who do you recommend for THCA flower? I don't know. I don't smoke type 1 flower, Sir Johnson. You know who I recommend for THCA flower? My local dispensary. If I want to buy some weed, I got a bunch of dispensaries around me that I could just go shop from. But I you know, in all seriousness, I don't know. Mr. Eisen said, wait, when were you selling Moon Rocks? The Moon Rocks, the Shabazz Moon Rocks was the very first collab that I did with Type 3 Cannabis. Actually, Type 3 Cannabis didn't really exist at that time. I did that with the owner of Type 3 Cannabis, his other company, Pharma Extracts, also in Las Vegas. And those released on Green Wednesday last year. So coming up. We're almost actually at the 1 year anniversary of the moon rocks. Mr. Ryzen, if you want moon rocks, I have a link again on my website, shabazz420.com, or in the video descriptions of all my videos. So go to my website, shabazz420.com. My moon rocks are sold from they're fulfilled by pharma extracts, but the moon rocks are indoor Kush from Zoe Therapeutics. Zoe Therapeutics flower direct grown from them. They're dipped in live resin, and then they're dunked in keef, and then they're put in a glass jar and shipped to you. And again, the label on the moon rocks, I did that all myself. Mark Miller, unfortunately, the moon rocks aren't shipping internationally. Like again, I said when I do these collabs with other people, they're doing the fulfillment, and if for a lot of people it's just not feasible to ship cannabis products overseas internationally, so unfortunately the moon rocks are not available in the UK. I wish that one day, believe me, if they could be, they would be. Carlos OG, my opinion on THCA carts, all I know is that Akira Botanicals has probably the best carts if you want higher THC. Yeah, Akira Botanicals, and I have a coupon code for Akira Botanicals too. If you go look on my website or in my landing page in my video descriptions, Akira Botanicals got the best. They're kind of pricey, so make sure you use my coupon code and get a little bit of a discount. Stickworm Jim, yeah, that's the Lil Smokies. That's the Shabazz and Type 3 Lil Smokies. That's what I was talking about all day on this live. I think the Lil Smokies, honestly, the Lil Smokies, there might be, I don't even know if there's any left today. If there is, it's going to be just like a handful of packs. All right, there's going to be a handful of packs. And I think all the 5-packs sold out. So I think all that's left is the 3-packs. So if you want to cop some Lil Smokies, you could be the last of the people that could cop them. Because like I said, the flower that this batch was made, that Zombie Kiss, the flower is gone. It all went into Lil Smokies. And again, if I wanted to make some more of those, a whole new batch of that flower would have to be grown out. So as for now, that Zombie Kiss is completely gone. So there might be a couple left in stock. So go, yeah, the Zombie Kiss is Type 3 Stickworm Gym. They're CBD. There was a Type 2 Blue Nana, but those sold out really fast. So the Zombie Kiss, those are on the Type 3 website. The Zombie Kiss, though, that's a Type 3. Liquid diamonds, if Carlos, if it's THC diamonds or a THC concentrate, yeah, it's THCA is regular THC. That's Delta 9 THC. But yeah, Carlos, if you want a good THC cart, I recommend Akira Botanicals, and go find my coupon code. My coupon code for them is either for almost all companies, my coupon code is Shabazz, or it's Shabazz 10, or it's Shabazz 20, or Shabazz 15. It's one of those. It's Shabazz, just Shabazz, all caps for most of them. But go look in my video descriptions, my landing page. You can find my coupon for Akira. Who has the best Type 2? I don't know. I don't smoke a ton of Type 2. I know that Holy City has some good Type 2. But I'm not entirely sure. I'd probably say, just Holy City, just as far as like who's a good company that has Type 2, Holy City. Tim Schultz, yep, Ohio just went legal for adult use cannabis. That's a major win, and major congratulations to you and to Ohio. All right, y'all. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I'm about to end the live anyways. Like I said, go join the Discord. Check out my merch. Go get you a sweater, a long sleeve shirt, a crew neck or something. I got winter gear on the merch shop. Um, Go join the Discord. Check out the Moon Rocks. Those are still available. There's a couple 3-packs of the Lil Smokies left. The Zombie Kiss. Those last couple packs are still available. Go cop those. And yeah, I will see y'all in the comments on my next video. Or actually, I hope to see y'all on the Discord, realistically. All right. I'll be on the Discord in a couple minutes. After I go do what I got to do. So I hope to see y'all in the Discord. Introduce yourself. If you go join the Discord, say what your name is. Say what your name was here on YouTube, so I know it's you. All right. Have a blessed rest of your night. I know it's kind of late. Some places it's like 11, almost 11:30. On the East Coast, it's 10 o'clock, 10:15 in the Midwest. It's 8:15 here. So y'all have a good rest of your night. Get a good night's sleep. Be fruitful and multiply. All right. I love y'all. Peace.